Hello, everybody. Since Angelo's over there bashing me and everything, I just want you to know, Angelo, I'm where the big boys are right now. So, what you gonna do about it? Why don't you come on over, asshole? First off, you've been harassing my wife with these stupid emails and stuff, and I have all the proof on that. So, anybody who wants to see it, will be providing that proof big time. You're busted, Angelo. There's no sense in you acting like a jerk to my wife. It's not cool. I'm pissed off about it. You need to lay off her. She's been through enough this year. She's been in and out of the hospital 7 times and shit this year. You need to lay off her. I'm telling you, I'm warning you now. Lay off her. If you don't, you're going to get it. I'm telling you. I'm not threatening your life or anything, but you better stop. You better stop with your bullshit on my wife. You're pissing me the fuck off. You need to fuck off. Don't even mess with me. You best not mess with me. I'm where the big boys are now, boy. Why don't you come on down? See what you can do, asshole. Because you'll get it. Big time. You've been sending these stupid emails to my wife, calling her demon spawn and Satan spawn and all this other stuff. And the last one was horrible. You stop it. You need to stop your bullshit. You need to stop with your harassment and your slander. You need to stop it. I'm warning your ass. Do not fuck with me. Do not fuck with me. And do not fuck with my wife. You got it? This is your warning. Do not do it. Don't even think about it, asshole. Don't do it.
Angelo's used to picking on old ladies and have middle-aged women. Still isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Angelo's used to picking on, old ladies and stuff on here. Look what he did to Mama Bear. I mean, for God's sake. I'd be ashamed of myself if I was you, Angelo. Quit picking on people like that. You sent her all kinds of shit in the mail and everything, ran her off YouTube, basically. You need to stop with your shit. You're not doing it to my damn wife. I'm sitting here taking up for her like any man would. I'm warning you, stop it and stop it because it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for, Angelo. And that's the warning to you. Do not do it. Don't even think about it. You're making a mistake.
Uh, Mike. Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's no sound.
Uh,
Okay, now there is.
There we go. I had to turn the mic off and on. Sorry about that. But listen, there is an email on there. What it was from my comments section, and it came through on my email, and I took a screenshot of it, and it's on there. It's in two parts, but it says post, but it came to my email at mamabestworld.com. But yeah, because he's blocked on my channel, but it came through on my comments on my channel, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Where did this come from? Because I have not spoken to him, because he kept sending me messages that were creepy and gross, and I was just like, you know, I like Nancy, and I didn't want to insult her or have any problems with her, because when men do shit like that, you it grosses you out, and you don't know what to do. You don't want to hurt their spouse, and or upset them. So I just blocked him and went on. And that's why I haven't spoken to or about Angelo in ages, if you'll notice. And but I showed my husband.
Yeah, so the only reason why I brought this to light is because I don't appreciate it,
And it's threatening.
and it's threatening, and it needs to stop. All I'm asking is for him to stop this, stop the creepy stuff he's doing to my wife and saying about my wife. And as far as anything else is concerned, I'm not too worried about it. But what I am worried about is
Yeah,
my
it's
wife
not like
being.
I'm attracted to him. Gross.
It's not like
I don't like short, hairy, snaggletooth,
it's not.
gross guys.
It's not that I wanted to stir up a bunch of bull crap and all this tonight, but for God's sake, leave my dang wife alone, Angelo. You know better than this shit. Stop it. That's all I ask is for you to
Act like a
stop.
faithful husband.
You're stopping. You need to stop harassing my wife. That's it. That's the bottom line. If any other man on here had this happen to their wife, they would do the same thing. You ought to see the creepy tweet. I mean, the creepy stuff that he sent my wife,
Oh
and he
God.
keeps calling her Satan spawn and all this other stuff, and then
Yeah.
demon spawn. Well, look who's talking, Angelo.
He's the one that's coming after me with sexually.
You're the one who is doing this shit to my wife. I want you to stop it, and stop it now. If you don't, you're not going to be happy about the outcome. I guarantee you that. Do not harass my wife like this. Let other women do it. I don't care. She can take care of that.
Go after
But
Pearl. She's available.
I'm telling you, do not harass my wife. That's all
Have
I
more
ask.
respect for Nancy.
Have more respect for me, too, Angelo. Do not harass my wife. That's all I'm asking you right now. Do not harass my wife. That's the only message I was trying to get to you today was do not harass my wife for the last time. It's pissing me the hell off. It's pissing me off. Do
And
not do it.
this is not the
It's
first
horrible.
time,
And it's
but
not the
it's going to be
first
the
time.
last.
It's not the first time, but you need to stop it, Angelo. You need to stop it.
Oh, the screenshots. The I put the screenshots from this morning on my Twitter. Hey, Carly, have you heard that since they've all, since I told the lie about the Randy account, and I did, I've admitted to it, fessed up. They decided that my Corvette doesn't have an engine. How stupid is that? Why would you have a Corvette without an engine? But Ava, the screenshots are on my Twitter, and that's it. And it's just, and it's crazy. It's like insane. Um, it makes no sense. And just like a lot of the other stuff that he sent, it was it was like insanity. It was like something out of a mental ward. But it needs to stop, and I want to be left alone. Look, I left the pirate ship. They can leave me alone. Quit talking about me. Okay, you couldn't even get any views last night. They had a 7.5 hour stream, talked about me the whole time. They couldn't even get any views. Nobody cares. Okay, nobody cares about your lies about me. All I do is cook. I talk to my friends. I laugh. We try to have a good time. I screwed up, made an account about, with Randy's face and a nickname, and yeah, but I really didn't do anything with it. But I didn't mean to dox her. I said I was sorry. End of story. But it's enough. There's no email from it's. You're probably on the wrong Twitter. I have two Twitters, but yeah, you read it on Twitter. It's weird, isn't it, Fire Chick? That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, who writes stuff like that? It's just, I mean, and it's not. I like his wife. She's a sweet person. Have more respect for her, and have more respect for my husband. My God, since I came on here, I have made it very clear that I am a faithful woman. And he can go over there and say, "Oh, I'm not attracted to her," blah blah blah. Why is he sending me all this shit then? Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Saying I don't have Twitter. Can you show it here?
I don't honestly. I wish I knew how to bring the thing up, but I don't. I'm on my phone. Let me see. No, I don't know how to. I don't know how to screen share it because I'm kind of stupid. Oh, shut up, Kim Robertson. Yeah, I wrote it for attention. Sure, I did. And sent it from his email. Kim Robertson, get the fuck out of here. You're not welcome. I'm blocking you forever.
Hey, Kim Robertson, by the way, I heard your nasty comment about me the other day. By the way, the reason why I talk like this is because I'm from Southwest Virginia. Everybody in that area talks that way. Don't mean we're stupid or whatever, but you're kind of discriminating to be about people from Appalachia there. Quit doing that. That's not cool.
And one of the
Just
best
because
electrical, the college here is one of the best in the United States.
yeah, just because I talk slow and everything don't mean I'm stupid. So don't even get that shit out of your head. That's BS. It don't make a damn. Let me tell you, there's a lot of smart people that come out of the place I'm at. So don't even say that shit. So get off the bandwagon on that bullshit. Come on.
And I see his paycheck, and I bet it's bigger than yours. Southwest Virginia in the house. That's right, Southwest by God. Kim Robertson's an idiot. She probably works for pocket change on the corner. Listen, there's a lot of people around here that wear blue jeans every day to work that make six figures. So that's all I'm saying. I had somebody say, "All you talk about is how much things cost, and and your jewelry isn't even that good." They obviously don't know good jewelry. Okay, because I love my Tiffany's, and I love my David Yerman, and my husband has had some things handcrafted for me, and I appreciate that. No, I'm not wearing $100,000 worth of diamonds, but who gives a shit? I love what I've got. Oh my lord! Everybody's wanting to follow me on Twitter now. Y'all go look at it, see what you think. I'm telling you. Yeah, RV Charity is Angelo. He's a piece of shit. Let me tell you what his charity was. He made us all buy junkers and give to people, junker cars, and give to people that not only couldn't afford them, but didn't even ask for them.
don't even mention that stuff. It's
Oh
not
my
even
God,
relevant.
that was a
The
mess.
only reason why we went live today is to bring this to light.
Yeah,
I
we got
don't
it's
appreciate
all about this. I know.
I don't appreciate my wife being harassed by Angelo. Angelo needs to stop it.
Creep.
He needs to stop it. That's all I'm asking today. Stop Angelo. Stop it.
Yeah, just stop. Leave me alone. Stop. And you can pretend that you didn't leave that comment, but it sure as hell did come through on my damn email. Honey, do you have the hard copy of the email?
Yep.
And just show it with just turn the mic on or turn the camera on and show it. Cause you got the printout. And that way it could show. Here, he's gonna try to do it this way. I don't know. Racism. Sadie, I'm about as racist as I don't know what. I've never been racist. Sadie, you got the wrong person.
How stupid.
Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Shannon called me a racist
Yeah.
for something.
Yeah.
And you believed her, Sadie?
Furthermore, I think it's misconstrued all that stuff about calling the virus something or whatever.
Oh yeah, the virus.
Angelo tried to say that people were racist for calling it the China virus. That's a bunch of
And they
bullshit.
still call it that. All the politicians do. So I was calling it what I thought was PC. But that's all right. Yeah. Because I was sucked in, Punky.
Yeah, I can read the email. Okay,
Yeah.
give it to me. Give me
What?
the phone.
No. What I was telling
I'll
you
read the email.
was to turn it around. Turn the your camera around.
It's on 2 pages, honey.
Well, that's okay. You can show the 2 pages. Just make sure you only show the paper and put the camera on it so it shows where it came from. That it did come from his email to my email,
Hey,
which is
hey,
Beth.
Sadie, I didn't say anybody was a racist. What are
No,
you
we're not
talking
racist.
about?
No, on she said that she blocked me on Twitter because she couldn't stand the racism. Because apparently, yeah. Go ahead and read the. Isn't yours on?
No,
Turn your mic on. Why are you handing it to me?
I'm not even sure how to do it.
Oh, you're crazy. Well, you got to go back to StreamYards. He's figuring this out. We're still learning all this stuff. How do you circumcise a hillbilly? Oh God, are you going to tell a terrible hillbilly joke? You know we'll get in trouble. Is this a situation here where I don't know if Angelo and Nancy are related? I have no idea.
No, don't go there.
But we're not related in any way, shape, or form. So no.
It is racist. Angela could go live and say, step up on big boy and all this stuff. Well,
I
we've
know.
stepped up.
Yeah, you've
And
been together. He's what, 5'6"?
yeah, I mean, we've stepped up. Step up with the big boys. I'm taller than you, asshole.
Yeah. He's
And,
all mouth until you get up close.
and furthermore, Angelo, the only reason why I went on and did this today is because something you did. Something you did. It wasn't anything my wife did. She's been harassed by your ass and slandered
Oh my
badly.
God. Just stop with the emails and the messages.
And you're going live like a big man. You're
Yeah.
going live like a big man now. You're not such a big man now that I've stepped up to the plate for my wife, asshole. And it's all going to be shown out in the open. All these messages will be shown for everybody to see, and everybody can determine at that point what a dick you are.
How
You
many's he
got it?
got?
You
Hey,
got it, big man?
I'm curious. How many's he got in his chat?
I don't even
Because
know.
I've got 112. How many's he got over there? I followed when I went over, and it's the truth. I God, I wish I'd never heard the word Suboxone, but I followed Pirate to her own chat, and I got away from Katie and all of that. And you know, uh, Angelo, I didn't like him. I really didn't. He was a bully. He was harassing poor old Mama Bear and Rebecca, and he was doing a lot of things. Then he was going to turn his life around.
The big problem on this whole thing is, like I said on my other streams and stuff, this has got to go. This whole mentality, anything goes on my wife on here. Anybody could say anything about my wife on here, and it's all right because it's Beth. That's bullshit. Y'all people are being bullies big time to her. It's not cool. Angelo's a man. Angelo is a man. He came after my wife like this. I'm defending her. That's what this stream is all about. You're an asshole, Angelo. You have no reason to come after my wife. And if you do, you're going to get it every day you do it. I'm telling you, we will release everything you say to my wife, every single post. You best not do it because you're going to get exposed.
And I don't think your family's going to like it. I don't think your wife's going to like what you said. Okay. Well, I mean, we were protecting her. But yeah, Angelo's denying that he said it. You want to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Go ahead. You've got a cam on. You've
No,
got your
don't.
mic on.
It's not working.
It's not working?
No.
Well, here, honey.
Okay, this is quote unquote from RV Charity Drive, and aka Angelo. You could look at his YouTube account there. He's got 199 videos up, and he's live now, I believe it looks like. And he's got several people that are on the pirate ship that are in there and stuff. And this is what he said. Here we go. Listen here, you wheelchair driven freak of nature. You have really shown me just how long winded, stupid, and mean you can be. And I'm going to give you 10 times what you gave to this community as a whole. First, you can have degrees and be educated and still be a piece of shit moron on life, considering your age. One would think you have some sort of extra life experience. But when you are confined to only 3 steps per hour per day, I can understand your lack of life experience. And here he goes, you and Catherine are two peas in a pod. Who the hell is he talking about? Is he talking about me? Well, he's two peas in a pod of a fucking asshole. So shut the fuck up, Angelo. The only difference between you and her, you somehow trapped a man to marry you. What the heck's he talking about?
I guess he's talking about MSW.
Congratulations. You measure important based on levels of social media interaction rather than the quantitative application that one's content gives to others. In other words, quality over quantity, something I'm sure you are unfamiliar with, the sole exception being food and lies in your fat fucking mouth. Then there is a pack rat feeder mouse, Daniel. I guess that's me, the pack rat feeder wipe. Well, you look like a fucking pack rat, Angelo, with your fucking chiseled out tooth in the front and some fucking shit like that. You need to quit going on with that bullshit, boy. Come on. Um, who often forgets things he said, along with your rambling streams of drug-induced coma like bullshit that you spew. The only disappointment I have is not openly telling people about you for real. Remember, I know much more about your horrible life than perhaps it's time I parlayed.
He's complained about his miserable life, about from childhood on through adult, wanting to kill himself and joining the army and all this stuff. I think we've had much better lives than he has.
Yeah, he says to parlay my stance and simply do to you what you did to Randy, B, Pirate, Rainbow, Steve, Steve. Shall I continue? First off, Angelo, the all knowing wizard of YouTube, she never did anything to Steve Yoakum. She never did anything to Steve O. For God's sake, what are you talking about? And then Rainbow, What the fuck? She helped Rainbow out time after time after time. What the hell did she do to Rainbow?
Or pirate.
Our pirate, for God's sake.
Literally lost all my friends defending them and their mother, and getting the mother off the porch, and and fighting Katie with them, tooth and nail, pointing Vinny, doing everything I could to be a good friend to them. And what I get for it? Nothing.
Yeah, and he's gonna do 10 times what he did to Randy. She did to Randy B, Pirate Rainbow,
What?
Steve O, and all
For
these
4
stuff.
years.
There's a lot of shit here, but I'm not even gonna get into Randy and B because
Those two cons.
I mean, for my wife has been harassed by Randy for a long time. That's no excuse for what she said or anything, and we know that.
I didn't say it. I thought it, and I was trying to explain. If Randy pushed me to the point where I was thinking of hurting myself or hurting her, and I went and got help.
Yeah, it says, then after that, you are clearly incorrectly medicated. Then he goes into my Danny boy. Can you get on top of that? Dear God, Danny, not on her, just the bads. Good Lord, I would rather watch reruns of Henry and Molasses than to visit some sort of sex tape with you two monsters.
Why is he thinking about sex that we have?
What the heck are you talking about, Angelo?
See, there's always sex in
You're a sicko. You're a sicko, Angelo. Beth, what you have done in some sort of America, you might have brought sides together in a common theme, hating your behavior and action towards an entire community. Well done. So, Beth, in closing, Mrs. Cook, dancer, lawyer, singer, chef, actress, announcers, dancer, stripper, animal cruelty, gun toting, no engine, Corvette driving, lying, shaming, manipulative, idiot, fake doctor, therapist, can't move more than 3 feet, failed, buffet eating, crap sniffing, diaper wearing, pond demon, spawn of Satan, shut up while the shutting's good. Because remember, no matter how badass you think you are, there is always someone more insane than you.
Yeah.
Now, what does that sound? That sounds like a freaking threat to me. And you're not going to get by with it, Angelo. I'm warning you, do not send shit like this to my wife. Do not do it. That's all I ask. Do not fucking do it.
And stripper? What the hell? I would never. And my Corvette has a really nice engine in it. And he is insane.
Stewie says, prove to everybody that the Corvette works. Go start it up now.
We'll go with the key.
I am mad. Do you blame me for being mad? What would happen if you had a girlfriend or a wife that this was sent to by a man that you used to be friends with that you knew? Would it not piss you off? Would it not piss you off? I mean, this is crazy.
He's had to go seek medical help. Remember when he got so upset over Katie that he was like throwing fits and he had to go to the hospital and all of that. I that's why I'm like, we had to go to the police with this because he needs his meds adjusted.
Yeah, that's another thing, Angelo. We did contact the police about this. So do not send threats on YouTube. Do not harass my wife on YouTube. It's over. You better not do it. You will pay.
You're not. We know that, and we know that you're not any special IT person and personnel, and you're not, playing cops and robbers for the government. Just leave us alone. You can fool your little group of women there that are gullible.
All I got to say, Angelo, this time you harassed the wrong woman. You harassed the wrong woman this time. In the past, you didn't have somebody to crack on her ass.
Mama Bear was vulnerable, but I've got a real man, and you do this to me. So.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, Angelo. It's not going to happen. Not on my watch. And you always going after Turtle all the time? Is that all you think about? Is that guy?
Yeah, that's very weird that he does. He's always after pedophiles. It's like he thinks about pedophilia all the time. Him and I, I get that there are people that you know have a cause, but he's it's not right. It's weird. It's like he's fascinated with it. So I don't know. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I want him to go away. If people can't forgive somebody that as tells a lie, oh well.
Hey, Silver Wings, the police are probably not going to do much about it, but at least
They're on. They
at
know
least
about
they're on watch and they know about it. I mean, because this guy, who knows with this guy? I have no idea what he's capable of.
I've made mistakes and I've apologized, but this is just beyond.
But you know what? He's on there now streaming or whatever, but he's the one that created this mess. We didn't create it, he created it. We're just bringing it to light because what he's doing to my wife is BS, and I'm not going to take it from his ass. And I was going to make him aware that I'm not going to take it because it totally pissed me off today. I mean, I was at work for over 10 hours today thinking about this shit, so I couldn't get anything done at work and stuff. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all, Angelo. You need to stop it. You got too much time on your hands or something. Remember all those recordings and stuff that he said he had and he was going to start a website or something? I mean, that never went to fruition, but
He sent me all of the recordings.
yeah, but he did send all the recordings and stuff and everything. But he never did start that website up. But
And he's not retired. His stories aren't matching.
yeah, I
Silver
mean,
Wings doesn't like me.
yeah, no, Silver Wings don't really like my wife, but yeah.
But
And
we would defend her if this was happening to her.
yeah, the thing about it is, yeah, sometimes you're saying Jen, yeah, but you don't stop. Sometimes I even admit my wife needs to stop with things, but she's her own person. She's her own person, and she makes mistakes too, and everybody makes mistakes on YouTube from time to time because people get constantly harassed on this platform, and it makes you pissed off and want to do things you wouldn't normally do. I mean, I think everybody can understand that. I mean, the other day when I go into the chat, I think it was in Randy's or Diane's or something. They know I'm in there, so I'm getting blasted and harassed by everybody. And Eric Aqua comes down and says something to me or whatever. Well, big deal. If you want to say shit like that to me, I have a right to say it right back to you. That's about all. I mean, that's about all it is. I got a right to say stuff back if you say shit to me. I mean, it's tit for tat most of the time in here. I don't even want to be a part of this. I never did. But, with assholes like Angelo, you got to be a part of it because they arrest. This platform sucks because people get harassed and slandered all the time. It sucks. And, my wife was never like this shit till she got on this damn platform. And then she had to fight back from all Katie's bullshit at first. And then it went into Randy. And, there was a lot of things there that were done that were inappropriate on, my part, my wife's part, Randy's part, everybody's part. And, and everybody wants to bash people and bash people and bash people. It gets old after a while, you know. Sometimes you just want to give up.
I fought tooth and nail for Pirate and Rainbow.
And my wife fought tooth and nail for Pirate and Rainbow for so many years, and they just threw her under the bus. So, who's the bad guy here? Who's the bad guy? RV Charity Drive. We used to be friends with the guy, and look what he's doing now. Look what he's doing. It's uncalled for. Come on. Grow the fuck up, Angelo. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
Him and his Viper.
It's just freaking messed up. I mean, you think there's hope in this world sometimes, and then you get on YouTube and there's no hope at all because people are nasty and mean. Yeah, my wife's been nasty and mean too, but she's always fought back. Maybe that's not the right approach to things around here. I don't think it is sometimes. But I'll tell you one thing, if grown men that I know on here that we used to be friends with harass my wife on here, you're damn straight I'm going to come right back at your ass. You best not do it because you will be told off by me. I'm not going to take that shit. I'm not going to take it lightly. And you could step on up where the big boys are at, Angelo, right now, and you'll get your ass handed to you. I'll tell you that much. Because you're not getting by with that shit on my watch, asshole. You're not. It's not going to happen. It's not.
He knows our address.
And yeah, furthermore, on my watch, it will never happen. You got it? Never. And right now, I'm asking you to stop it. And that's all I'm asking you is to stop sending stuff like that to my wife.
It's so disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. It's terrible. And it pissed me off so bad today.
It's not genuinely.
I myself have not been an upstanding individual. I want to be at all times on here. And I understand that. And, you know.
But you would never.
But I never, ever, ever sent anybody any shit like this before in my life. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. I would never send anybody anything like that. I don't know what the guy's thinking. I really don't. But he needs to think long and hard about it. You will not harass my wife like this, Angelo, and I mean it. Every woman in here does not want to be sent that stuff like that. That is creepy and uncalled for. It's not cool. It's uncouth. You need to stop it, Angelo. You're a creep. You need to let the women fight it out. I know I've been on here saying this and that on occasion, and it's uncalled for on my part. I deserve to get my ass kicked if I say anything and pop off and say stuff too. But I've never ever did anything like that. For God's sake. And it's to my wife. I would never do anything like that. You need to grow up. And I could go on and on and on about this stuff, but it's sick. It's uncalled for.
I wasn't raised right.
What the heck's going on, man? Stop it. Stop. I'm going to give the phone back to my wife. I've already blabbed and blabbed and blabbed. Yeah. And I don't know what else to say. And, you know.
Well, they have no other content, and I don't know whether he needs to feel important or what.
And furthermore, Blue Magoo, I mean...
Blue Magoo needs to shut the hell up.
And
why is she saying anybody's autistic?
And furthermore, I don't really care, Blue Magoo, what you got recorded because my wife is being harassed. It's nothing else other than that, but my wife is being harassed. I don't appreciate it. And Angelo should stop it now. And that's all I'm trying to get across. That's it. I don't care if you record, you can record all day. And
I don't take things down.
And Angie J, it is from Angelo. It is from Angelo. He's been sending this stuff to my wife for a long time now. I've not said anything about it till we got this one. Till we got this one this time. It is from Angelo.
Don't worry, Angie. Police know who it's from.
Hey, Boston, Kitty Cat, we were good to you. And, you know, you lying about smoke. What do we lie about? I don't understand where you're going there. And, you know,
Nobody has to lie about smoke. It's all out there.
Just boss the kitty cat, tell me what we lied about smoke about. Tell me. I want to know. And furthermore, um, your boyfriend BKK did a lot of things that were kind of unprofessional there too. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm not gonna run anybody over
I'm
the
not gonna run
coals.
him down. He'll do that himself. But you know what? She said, "Just tell me the truth, and we'll still be friends."
Who doxes kids, Corey? And I heard you. I mean,
Corey didn't
wait.
dogs kid. I don't know
Well,
about the dogs kids.
I don't
Dogs
think
kids.
Corey dox kids. I don't believe that.
No.
But
She dogs
furthermore,
an adult.
I heard today in your stream, Boston Kitty Cat, that you guys are thinking that Beth's going to put up Mary's kids' pictures or something.
Like I would.
She would never do that in 1,000 years. I mean, she's got a lot of people's addresses and stuff on here. She don't share them. The only one that she ever got caught sharing was Randy's, which that was bad.
Accident.
And that was by
honestly
accident.
by accident.
But she would never do that, BKK. She would never do that. And, my wife is not the bad person y'all are saying. I mean, here. She lied about something because she lied about stuff because
I panicked.
she panicked and she didn't know what to do. As you know, everybody gets raked over the coals here. If she got caught in the act, which she did, she would have told the truth then. She would have been raked over the coals. So then she lied about it.
And I still got raked over the
And
coals.
she got raked over the coals. And then Mary told her to come clean. She got raked over the coals for that. And here it is.
And they promised they'd still be my friends.
All out in the open. And
And I said nothing about Shannon's child.
and
I said nothing about her child. I did not. I think John Vaughn is a hoot and a half. I think he's adorable.
Let's see, whacking fake gangsters, Danielle, you better check it.
Let me see. What I want to talk to BKK. I want her to talk to me. Why can't she talk to me? She told me that if I told her the truth, that she would talk to me, and now that's a lie.
I mean, I always liked.
And it's broken my heart with her and Mary.
The person Lapoof, the person that initially talked on Shannon's child was definitely Woody Widow, and she'll even admit it. I mean, that's ridiculous. And
she texted me about it, and then she said it in her stream too.
Yeah, so I mean, come on, and
quit making me out.
I have nothing. I mean, I don't have anything to do with. I mean, I don't have anything against Boston Kitty Cat but good gracious, your boyfriend really used MBW for views there. I mean, it's not cool. I mean, and plus we were good to you. I mean, I thought we were for a long time. I mean, I apologize for all this stuff happening. I mean, it's not good. That's for dang sure.
I'm sorry I lied, and I'll say I'm sorry 1,000 times. And mean it. We talked how long? I mean, I thought we were real friends.
I'm a candy ask. Yes, it is harassment, and it's slander too. And it's not cool. So I don't care what you say. It is bad. And, it's not cool that women on here have stuff like that sent to them by men. And then you expect me. And there were others too. And furthermore, I'm going to say something every time about it. when stuff like that happens. I mean, it wasn't cool.
It's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
And life threatening. The cops agreed.
Sandra Thomas, she's not miserable. She's been kind of miserable this year because she's been in and out of the hospital 7 times. And she, contrary to popular belief, Shannon did wish death on her over that. Said she wanted her to have a heart attack and all that other stuff. Well, she did have heart attacks, and she's been in diabetic ketone acidosis also, which is really death threatening. And guess what? I've had to deal with it the best way I can. Still go to work every day, 10, 11, 12 hours a day most of the time. And then try to deal with all that at home. So you tell me what that's all about. You tell me if somebody wouldn't be stressed out, and you tell me if Beth, if this has been the best year for Beth or not. It's definitely not. I mean,
Changed me.
it's real. This whole thing. Uh, I'm a candy ass. That's a big lie. It was definitely sent by Angelo, no doubt about it. Complications from diabetes, that's exactly right. But I'm telling you, she's one of the most brittle diabetics that I've ever seen in my life. She's got type 1 diabetes, not type 2. For everybody who knows what type 1's all about, your body does not produce any insulin whatsoever. So, yeah, and it does not recognize it. She's got to use fast acting insulin because her blood sugar goes up and down when she's sick or whatever. And she could be in pain, which she's got rheumatoid arthritis. She can be in pain and her blood sugar go through the roof at the drop of a hat. And that's the truth, whether you guys want to believe it or not. It's the truth. Somebody's dead child. Um, what are you talking about? Nobody ever said anything about a dead child around here. Um, yeah, it's not good, Royal Queen. It's definitely not good when anybody talks about somebody dying or somebody on here. So I'm sure that my wife would apologize in a second when she brought anything like that up. It wasn't. It's not a good thing ever. And
I don't talk about stuff like that.
yeah, but it sucks. Sometimes you're caught on YouTube saying things you don't mean. Just
No,
like when you
that fight was not mine.
just like when you get into a fight with somebody, y'all have been in fights with, spouses or whoever else, and then you say things you don't mean, or friends even. And it happens on YouTube probably more often than not. Yeah, I agree. It's not an excuse for bad behavior, that's for dang sure. But you tell me, when people are getting bashed every day on here, you want to lash out. Maybe I've talked about her just quitting the dang whole thing. I mean, and we've talked about that before, and maybe that's a good idea because you can't. I mean, it's not a good platform, especially when you're being harassed and slandered every day. Every time you turn around, you get bad comments on all the videos, thumbs down, whatever else. What's even the purpose of it at that point? Stewie wants a ranch in here.
No.
Uh, Nobody said anything about Shannon's child that passed on, and my wife.
I was the one when it came out. She was at Myrtle Beach. I called her immediately, and I was the one that talked her off the ledge. I called her over and over and over until she picked up the phone, and I sat and cried with her as she was screaming and crying. They could hear her down 7 flights, And she was, I mean, I literally talked her out of doing crazy things. So I was a good friend to Shannon when all that happened, when Tammy brought all that out on the porch and they were saying that she was the cause of her child's death. So nobody better ever say that I wasn't a good friend to Shannon during that. And after I got her calmed down, she came up to make a meatloaf and heard that and went into hysterics. And I literally was on the phone with her for hours and until I got her calmed down. She got her dinner made, and so she could go down and be with her family at the beach. Now, so and she'll even tell you, even though she hates my guts and will lie in a minute, she won't lie about that. That I was a good friend to her during that time, and I did everything I possibly could. If I could have gone and got Tammy Spirit Finder's neck, I would have wrung it. Now,
I mean,
there's some things that you just don't even go there, because there was no way I could have been a better friend to her. And then Pirate got her on the phone after and kept her calm, kept her cool. So I was a good friend to Shannon. Has she been a good friend to me? Hell no. But I was a good friend to her.
well, Tally girl, the reason why she's talking on Shannon is because she was really a good friend to Shannon until she stabbed her in the back for going into Witty Widow's chat. And then she dropped her like a rock after that. The only reason why she went in there was to defend Mary at the time.
To get her to quit talking about Stewie's kids and Mary and Holly. And that's all I did. And then Shannon turned on me like on a dime.
And furthermore, I mean, Beth never really said anything bad about Shannon's child ever. I don't know.
Never.
I don't know where y'all get that stuff. Yeah, they've both said things about each other, bad things.
Yeah.
Shannon back and forth. I've said things back and forth to her. She's called me Mrs. Daniel and all this other stuff, which that don't really even bother me.
Wifey.
Because, who cares?
A week before that, she was talking about how much she loved you and you were the perfect husband and all of this, how much we loved each other, and we do.
Yeah, and furthermore, it is a terrible tragedy. It sucks. I mean, I couldn't even imagine that.
I wouldn't have said the evil shit I did about Shannon if I hadn't really loved her, and she was a close friend, and we were really close, and I really had deep, heartfelt friendship feelings for her, and she did me, and that's why we fought so hard. Now that's just the truth of the matter.
We trust you, Stewie. We're just trying to talk this out because
I don't trust Stewie as far as I can throw him. He knows it.
And I just
give me a wrench in your chat, Stewie, and I'll give you one to mine.
And furthermore, I mean, I just saw Pirate Calypso went live for Syrup Anyone, and
yeah, see,
if you want to,
she needs views.
If you want to go over there and listen to lies and stuff, just go in there because that's all she's been doing is lying about stuff.
She can't get a view.
And then Syrup Anyone and talking about that stuff. I mean, seriously, my wife has had several health problems this year, but still her former friends drag the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And you'll see that continuing, but that's all right because...
Yeah. I fought tooth and nail for Pirate, for her to, to get her mom off of panels, to get their name, to tell the truth about the Suboxone, against Sam. I was a good friend. What's she done for me?
And
make up bullshit lies and stream about me and talk about me like a dog. Yeah, she's a fantastic person, isn't she? She's wonderful.
Stewie, I mean, if you want to come on panel now,
Bring Stewie on up.
If you want to, you can come on up.
Oh hell, give him a wrench. Bring him up. Do you know how to bring him up?
Nah.
Here, baby.
Come on up, Stewie. Yeah, Pirate's been a fantastic friend. Okay, where do I send this, Stewie? I love my Stewie. I mess with him. You know what, Sassy and Sweet, they aren't an excuse, but listen, health problems do change your personality. All right, Stu, where am I going to send this? Oh, wait, I've got your Twitter. You're on my Twitter. Let's see. Let me find you. Okay. Okay, I put it in your DM. It's still no excuse. It's not an excuse. It's a reason. Oh Lord, well, anybody wants to go over there and listen to a bunch of bullshit and excuses, go ahead. It does. It changes your personality, and I do unplug. I'll go read a book, and I'll stay off for a day or two, and but then I come back because I also have like a web, and you know, you, you that's what I've done. Stewie, did you get the link? It's in your Twitter DM. I don't know what you think I've done, Sassy and Sweet. I've argued with some people. No, I'm not in the bathtub, Ace. But we're redoing our bathroom. Is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. What, baby? OnlyFans. Yes, it was, and was to get offline. But he also has a mental, diagnosis, and okay, there you got it, Stewie. he has he has mental illness. He is treated now. I see someone for therapy, and I think it's very healthy to do that. And that got me through some of the harder times. But I think it's real. I think it's amusing that people are going, "Oh, it's abnormal to think that way," and how dare you think that way, and you weren't bullied. And then they're using the very thing, putting in the title and all of that, the very things that I said that had upset me and made me feel bullied. Tells you what kind of people they are. And no, I understand, Missy. Yeah, I did tell Negs to unplug, and I'm trying not to stay on like because I have to recuperate and I'm bored as hell. So I'm doing other things. I'm reading, I'm watching TV, I'm doing doing things that are not, online. I'm not staying on YouTube 24/7, or anything like that. I'm doing other stuff. You're right. It has changed my personality. I wouldn't have talked like this. We were talking about like my first video. He was like, "You were so innocent and you're so sweet." And I was. All I wanted to do was help people. All I wanted to do was, you know, talk and, explain things and, tell stories and help people that maybe didn't feel well, that needed to feel better about themselves. And the things that I've gone through on here have changed me. I know, Missy. Yeah, yeah, Ace. That wasn't a flattering picture. My, I had my night in my robe on, but yeah, that was pretty shitty that Harvey would post that. He turned my camera on. I didn't give him permission to. I am getting sleepy. It's 11:30. Yeah, you watched my video last night. Well, it was before I had been as sick, and I was naive about a lot of this. I've been pretty beat up on here, and it hasn't done me good. It's it's been pretty hard on me. Yeah, I do need some rest. No, I don't take anything good. I don't. I'm getting tired. It's been hard, and you know, I trusted. I I was with I was with MFW. We were friends for a long time, and then the whole rainbow suboxone came in, and then I had a new set of friends, and I trusted Pirate, and she and Rainbow and all of them. When I got sick, they all turned on me, and I was really betrayed. I really felt betrayed, and they blamed everything that happened. It was always my fault. Nobody ever did anything wrong but me. I'd be in the hospital and they oh, Beth's in the hospital again. Well, yeah, it's, when you have a heart attack or you have a stroke, and I did. I was on Emerald and then Humira. And, I was going through a lot and they didn't give a damn about me. And that was a hard pill to swallow. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. This, Negs went through a lot. Witty Widow went through a lot. A lot of people have gone through a lot. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm tired. You know what? You all can, Stewie, come on up and talk to Daniel. I'm going to doze off. Renee 71, you have been so hateful and mean to me and said some of the cruelest things. I don't want you on my panel. Okay? Nicole, you're sweet. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Where is Stewie?
You already sent it to me.
I sent him a wrench.
Yeah.
Good. I'm trying. You are Nicole, and I appreciate that. You know what? A kind word in a storm is appreciated more than ever. Yeah, Witty Widow did. She had a kidney replacement, and you know what? I heard her stream, I think it was yesterday. She sounded so tired. She's trying. She's trying to make it. We all are. Aw. I'm glad, Nicole. I'm glad I've done some good.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to say. You brought up a good point, Renee 71. Let me address that. Um, yeah, she may have said some things or treated people, you know, not in a good way, but most of the time she was fighting back. And
Renee's been mean.
another thing is, uh, another thing you're not considering there, you guys come after Beth in the same manner that she does sometimes. So it don't look good on you guys either. Like even hell, I've got attacked in people's chats and just for being there for no reason. Just because I'm affiliated or married to Beth. That's not cool. I mean, put yourself in her shoes sometimes. I mean, we're attacked on a daily basis because, and then when you go, yeah, and when you go to defend yourself, and uh, it's not cool because you got all these backers of other streamers or whatever, and every time you go in there, you get attacked by them. So it's a lot of
but nice stuff to Renee.
yeah, so it's a lot of tit for tat stuff that goes on, and stuff like that. So, and nobody's perfect. I mean, that's for sure. And if,
I thought she was nice until she started saying hateful things.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. This this place can bring the worst in anybody. Um,
Why don't you get Stewie up there and you're on top?
I don't think that Georgia Peach. I don't think any of that was meant. I don't believe that. Um,
What?
I really don't. I don't see her. There's no way she would have ever did anything like that.
What?
So that's just crazy. Homicidal ideation means she needs to log off through though Daniel. She's lost the plot at that point.
No.
I'm just here to support her, and when people like Angelo decides to harass my wife, I'm gonna say something about it all the time. I mean, every time you send something to her, Angelo, it's gonna be known. And that
Homicidal and suicidal,
and
I
you
got direct help.
you gotta
With
with the point of that, there's no reason for any man to come at a woman like that on here. I mean, I don't care who you are. And that was the whole purpose of this stream originally. And that's the whole purpose why we even came on tonight, if you remember.
And to warn other women. I mean, who knows who else he's doing it to?
Yeah, I mean, Renee, she's done a lot of things on here she regrets, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And so have I. I mean, I really have. And,
I've done some good things and I've done some bad things. And you know what? I apologize for the bad things.
in real in real life, this would never happen because we're not like this. I mean, it's YouTube, it's people throwing things at you, it's people saying some god awful things about you, and you react in ways that you wouldn't normally react a lot of times. Um, she didn't really say she wanted to kill somebody,
That's not. See, that's where they keep getting
and
mixed up.
it is going
No,
to.
it's a thought. There's a difference between a thought, of wanting to hurt someone else or yourself because you're being bullied.
Somebody if somebody gets bullied time and again, what does the bully want to do? What does the bully do?
The victim.
And the victim, what does the victim do at that point? Do they keep taking it and taking it and taking it, or do they
Lash out.
do they lash out? And that's part of it. I mean, it's the victim mentality at that point. You're going to lash out and do things you wouldn't normally do.
Mm-hmm. So what do? You go get your mental health.
It's not. It's not about that in the end. I mean, my wife don't even get money on this platform. Uh, and the whole year, I think her channel produced about maybe 100. Nothing, nowhere near what anybody has.
I'm not any beggar either.
I have the clip, Daniel. So being bullied is saying syrup, syrup, syrup. Hey, Georgia Peach, what clip do you have?
It was funny the first
And
time.
furthermore, the thing about it is, it wasn't even just syrup, syrup, syrup. It
And,
was,
oh,
it was the, it goes back 2 years and further. Well, maybe even 4 years, but it goes back further than that, and you don't even really know the half of it. And it's constant in her chat. They're always bashing her over something, and I've seen it. And it's not good for her health. And yeah, I have told her to log off a lot more than I
do.
and she does. So you
And
can't
Randy
say
has admitted she loves to harass me. She
she's
loves to bully me.
yeah. Randy's admitted. Hey, Kendra Ross. Um, she's admitted she likes to bully Beth anyway. And then there was the whole PI report where she lied about things that happened, and then to her criminal record and all that. Remember all that she did? And then there was the she even said she had her social security number at one point. But
Said that I got busted for dealing drugs or for having drugs. I've never in my life.
Angelo, Georgia Peach, just to let you know, Angelo has been harassing my wife, and that was what the whole stream was originally about. And that's the only reason why we went live tonight, was to bring that to light. And I was just going to say I don't appreciate it, and he better not do it in the future. Um, and that's the reason why we even went live tonight. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be talking about all this stuff. Well, Renee, sometimes you hear things and then people dirty delete it. So you really don't have any proof. And that's what happens a lot in this platform, which is not cool.
That's why I try to never erase anything. I think I may have
The
privated a couple things.
The artist, you're right about that. I mean, Angelo has harassed women time and again on here. If you remember Mama Bear, he basically ran her off.
God, he tortured her.
He really tortured her. Now he's after my wife, and over my dead body, that's going to happen. It's not going to happen, and I've already told him that.
I love you. You're the best husband. You're such a good husband. I love you so much.
But anyway, I mean, I keep rambling on about the same thing, and it's not cool. Lurker, it's not a lie, it's the truth. And Angelo did this, and we're not lying about it. And I don't care.
This morning's email is on my Twitter.
I don't care what anybody says. It's not a lie. He did it. He should fess up to it because he got caught. And that's the only reason why I went. I don't lie about stuff like that. That's even crazy to insinuate that. But the whole purpose was to come on here, tell him to quit it. That's the only way I know to do right now because she's got him blocked in every way possible. And this actually ended up coming from YouTube to her direct email. And that's the only way he could get it to her. And he keeps calling her Satan spawn and all this other stuff. I mean, that's not cool. Any husband would say something to a man if they were harassing him in that way. I mean, you could check out what he said about her on Twitter, on her Twitter account. What's the name of the Twitter account?
I have two. One's they're both Mama Best World, but one has meatballs and one doesn't. But they can find me, and it's on there.
Randy. I mean, I don't want to talk about Randy. I mean,
I'm done with Randy. Leave Randy out of it.
I really don't want to talk about Randy. And Tawanda, yeah, it is wrong.
Already apologized, done, over with.
And she's apologized for it, and she's admitted it was wrong. It was, no doubt about it.
I screwed up.
She screwed up big time. And, at that point, when you do screw up, you got to take accountability from it.
You know what they say about
and move on.
Idle hands are the devil's plaything. And
I'm not enabling my wife, Tawanda. I work a lot, and I'm not here.
Enabling.
I'm not enabling my wife.
Does she not realize I'm a 50-year-old woman?
Georgia Peach, that wasn't perfectly put. Because no, I mean.
Good God.
I don't know what.
Nobody has to enable me. I can get into mischief all by myself.
Daniel is a simp, huh? Well,
I'm far from it.
I'm far from a simp, I guarantee you. I have a just because I talk like this don't mean I'm stupid in any way. This is a Southwest Virginia accent. Everybody in that area has the same accent.
Or just because you're easygoing doesn't mean you're a pusher.
And here's the deal. I graduated with a 3.96 GPA through 3 years of college my first 2 years. Well, I was originally going to school for being a computer science, and I switched over to electrical engineering. Well, I had 3.696 GPA through 3 years. I transferred after that. My GPA was magna cum laude. And then guess what? I got a master's degree on top of that.
Yeah,
and
suck it.
I had a straight 4.0 GPA in my master's degree. So go figure on that. So if you say I'm a simp, that's not true.
Yeah. And a wife that worships the ground he walks on.
She needs to apologize to Mandy for sure. No doubt about it.
Mandy.
Yeah, Tawanda, she may have to take a break.
Hey, I don't need to apologize. Mandy got that $50.
Well, I think she should apologize to Mandy. That's my opinion.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
Because you.
I already apologized for bringing her into it. I shouldn't have. I apologized.
She did apologize, I believe.
But how many
And
times do I need to apologize to her? And in front of how many different groups of people?
yeah.
But Mandy lied.
Common sense, that seems to be lacking. Well, that you're wrong because I have plenty of common sense. And I've done a lot of things in my life and I've done a lot of things well. So that's bullshit too.
Mandy has a PayPal. I sent her $50.
Received.
I shouldn't have involved her.
I received a PhD from Wikipedia University.
Yeah.
You accused Mandy of extortion.
Yeah, that's where I messed up, and I apologize.
Yeah.
But she did get the money, and she kept it.
Yeah, it wasn't a good thing.
I agree. It wasn't a good thing. What more do I need to say?
Maybe she does need to get off here for a little while, but like I said, the only purpose for me going on here today was to tell Angelo to quit harassing my wife. That was my only purpose. That was it. And he needs not harass my wife. And I was just telling him I don't appreciate it.
I haven't hardly been on all day. I don't feel good. I'm tired.
Spooky, you can think it's funny all you want to, but that's all right. Laugh up. Who cares?
Watch what happens to them.
Anyway, we're gonna get off here. I appreciated everybody. Like I said before, the purpose of me getting on here was telling Angelo to quit harassing my wife, and that's about it in a nutshell. We got into all kinds of other stuff here. Tawanda, you have no idea. And Ray, whatever, buy frauds or whatever, go to my wife's Twitter account and you'll see what Angelo's all about. He's harassing my wife. He's sending god awful messages to my wife. And the reason why I got on here is to tell him to stop. And he needs to stop because it's ridiculous.
He's a married man.
And Tawanda, you're right. I thought the same thing. We used to be friends with him. I've never said a bad thing about the guy, but then after I saw that, I was dumbfounded and I couldn't believe it, and I was pissed off at the same time. No, Angelo sent the email. RV Charity Drive sent the email. That's Angelo, Angie J. This is the truth. Angelo sent the email. He's been sending her all kinds of god awful stuff besides this too, but I never said it. And I never said anything about it.
Well, we were trying to protect Nancy.
And whoever this raise a blood or whatever is, what the heck? I mean, get a life, man. Stupid. Angie J. Angelo did send that.
Why is she trying to defend him? She knows he's a pervert.
Yeah, you're right. Ratatonica, Tawanda don't know Angelo well enough because this stuff was terrible. This stuff was not good. It's really, really bad. Mama Beth knows MW. Me. Who's that?
Oh, is that Ratatonica?
No, that's some guy named Blad.
Razor Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just met him. He seemed pretty cool person.
Unicorns and Rainbow. Well, RV Charity Drive sent it. So there you go.
it's
And that's all
cut
you
and
need to
dry.
know. It's cut and dry. He sent it. It was razor blade. Okay, I got it. Renee 71. There's no excuse for any man sending my wife anything this god awful, and there's no excuse for it all. No excuse. Um, full on fugly. That's you're describing yourself pretty good after that comment. Sometimes I do get tired of it, but what can I say? It's not because of her, it's because of all the other people harassing her all the time. And, like I said, I got to get up in the morning early and go to work, probably another 10-hour day or whatever. But it's all good. Uh, razor blade, come on. And, hell, you can't even pronounce the damn thing at all because it's all jumbled up, really.
I know, but it's razor blade.
Well, I mean, yeah, she did lie, but she also apologized for it.
I totally screwed up. I panicked. I screwed up. I hung in. I dug my heels in. I should have admitted it.
Nicole, yeah, fine. I mean, she lied. She made a mistake. Let's move on.
And
But
they never lied.
But then again, I mean, RV Charity Drive sitting here sending my wife god awful stuff. What do you expect me to do? I got to tell him to stop it.
I mean, I lied and I've apologized. Let's move on. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
Nobody got hurt. Come here, Brian.
Is that full on drama? Is that who Renee 71 is?
No.
Well, yeah, she did. She did lie, but a lot of other people lie on here too, and people forget.
I don't know a person on there that hasn't lied.
Yeah, and it snowballed, no doubt about it. And yeah.
Oh my God, you'd have thought I'd have murdered babies.
Oh, it's a troll. I got you.
Yeah, just get rid of them.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna pop off here, but like I said,
I'm pooped.
I mean, this was a crazy day, and hopefully this, yeah, we're okay, Bob. Don't worry about it.
Is that Bob?
Yeah. But anyway, don't worry about it. We're fine. Anyway, logging off here. Y'all guys take care. Have a good night, and hopefully this don't come back up again. If it does, and Angelo sends us something else, then we're gonna be on here right again about it, and it's not gonna be pretty, just like it wasn't today. But anyway, I'm logging off, and y'all take care and have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.